coming from somebody, right, who, like, I've gone past beyond trying to survive, right? And you know, the subjects that I'm bringing about, right, they may be very sensitive, right, or triggering for a lot of people, you know, because a lot of people, you know, they are trying to survive, they are trying to have a life, right, that is enjoyable, you know. So for me personally, I've had a very pleasant life, you know, and I don't encourage like people who cause others to suffer, you know. So I'm not even that kind of person to begin with. But I like to go to the bottom of things, you know, beyond life and death and afterlife, you see. By the way, if you can't see me, I have other videos that you can look up. Then you can be able to see me. But this one is not about me, right? I'm just, you know, wiping the mirror right now, so to speak. And I'm gonna take it from the perspective of the, you know, the Egyptians, right? Because usually we talk about all these religions, but there's one that we can't really transcribe, you see. So I'm just gonna transcribe since I have the chance and the opportunity. Volume, a phrase, right, or just a piece from volume Y, right, of the Hieroglyphics, and make it known to you in these modern times, right? What happens to people who kill other people, you see? Because that is a big question that nobody is ready to answer. So I'm gonna put it like this, right? Everything already, it's already dead, you see. Right now, we're living in a planet, right, that is moving at millions of kilometers per second. This planet that we are living in is traveling at the speed of light. And here I am. I can wave my hand very slowly. And that right there is a question mark. How? Right? I mean, there's a lot of ways you can put it. We're living in it, but the best way to say it, right, is to just say we're living in a ticking time bomb, you see. And that's why people don't want to know about this or study about this subject, right? Because they're trying to hold on for as long as it could be. But for me, I'm still enjoying my life in general. That's not me saying, you know, I'm not enjoying life, right? My life personally is beautiful, you see. So you have to understand, people who do bad things to other people, right? And where that idea comes from. And here's the gist, right? I'm just giving you the frequency, and then you can extrapolate it for yourself, you see. Let's take it from the perspective of Hitler, right? Who killed millions of people with no valid reason, right? But you're gonna ask yourself, what's his punishment, right? So now let's put Hitler aside. Let's take God, right? Who killed each and every living being from the past up till infinity, where most of us are not gonna be here to see and witness, you see. So since we are here now witnessing this, I'm gonna give it to you for free, because like I said, I'm already making a nice living for myself. I don't need anything more than I have right now. I'm more than happy with what I have, you see. So basically death, it's a rite of passage. You cannot exist if you do not die, you see. If you don't die, you cannot exist. And that is what life is teaching you. That is the lesson of life right there. I'm sorry to put it to you guys like that, but it's hard on me also to speak these words, you see. That's why I'm trying to polish it as much as possible, so that it's soft in the ears, you see. But I know once you get this frequency, then you can be able to listen. To what God is teaching you about life. Death is the price you pay to exist, not to live, you see. And life is the price you pay to die. So the bottom line is, people like Hitler, as much as you can hate them, right? They gave a lot of people life. So don't take it from me. Listen to yourself, listen to your own heart, right? And ask yourself, What are you in it for? What are you in it for? Besides what is given to you. And if you can see beyond that, then you already have the key to exist. You don't have to tamper with anybody, even yourself. But the thing is, you are the prize, you see. So, just to put it in simple terms, right? Don't go around, trying to make people suffer, right? If you were to go in a situation that you can't handle yourself, like Hitler and other people under that umbrella, me, like, I'm not here to motivate people, right? Because we already have a lot of people who are motivational. You can go listen to those people. Me, I'm trying to free you from the grip of life and death so that you can exist. So that's what the pharaohs were trying to teach you. When they were mummifying their bodies, they know very well that they're not going to come back. But what they are trying to do is to preserve the knowledge of life. Based upon the higher mind, you see, the bigger mind. Let's take out all the names out of the picture and look in the mirror. And we'll all realize that, you know what, we don't know better. Even God doesn't know better. But you have to listen. And that is why you are alive. That is why.